Hello students, I am Aniket Kirsch and we have already started lesson 3 formulas and functions, right? So in this we have already discussed from the starting that what are formulas, what are references, operator, constant, functions, creating how to create a basic formula, how we can apply it on our cells, and then we have discussed using compound formula, multiple operators in a single equation, using text formulas, how to add concatenation, how to add two text, right? Using a range in a function also we have seen, right? And then we have seen these cell references, types of cell references. This is relative references, absolute references, and mixed references. And after this we are now here, cell references of another worksheet, cell reference of another worksheet. So you already know that when we open MS Excel, by default in our workbook, when we open MS Excel we call it workbook. In any particular file is a workbook, and under that by default we have 3 worksheets, right? By default we have 3 worksheets. We can add number of sheets, right? We can add number of sheets, but by default we have 3 sheets, as I can show you. See, this is Microsoft Excel, this is workbook. What is the name of this workbook? Book 1. Okay, the file name is book 1, means the workbook name is book 1. Under this, here at this point you can see sheet 1, sheet 2, and then sheet 3. So here we have 3 sheets are there, okay, in our workbook. So these are worksheets, we call it worksheets, okay. Now as I can write something here, okay, I am writing, suppose here I am writing name. Let me create one table, name. Then we will write maths, okay, maths, SCIENC, science, and SST, okay, something like this. And here I am writing something Anuj, Pooja, Suresh, Pankaj, Rahul, okay. And here suppose out of 100, 56, 45, 78, 64, 32, 37, okay. Like this I am writing the marks of this student also in science, okay, like this. So this is one table we have created, right? I am aligning it in centers, okay. This we have created, okay. Now suppose here I am getting the sum of Anuj, all the marks out of these 3 subjects, means out of 100, 100, 100, 300. Out of this 300, here I want the sum of all these 3, okay. Total I am writing, total. So what I will do here, I will apply some function, okay, or I will write equal to sum sum, and then I will open bracket, and here I will write the address of the first cell. What is the address of the first cell? B4. So I will write here B4. Then what I will write? Then I will write colon, and then I am creating a range, right? Then what is this last cell? D4, right? D4, this cell, okay. Then I will close the bracket. So this is the formula. So it will add, right? It will add from here to here. Now I will press enter button. 202, 212, right? So we will copy the cell reference. We know that like this we can copy the addresses, right? So all the formulas, the formula written in this can be copied in this all, okay. Now this you already know, I hope. Now suppose Mm, the same names are there in this also, right? Okay, now I am copying the same name, and in sheet 2 I have selected sheet 2 from here. These are the names, and suppose I want to have the English column here in sheet 2, English, 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 and here suppose his marks is 45, 20, 34, like this, and this. Okay, so suppose here I am getting here in sheet 1, this is the Anuj maths marks, science marks, SST marks, and this is total. Okay, so I want the addition of this total of this three subjects with this English, and where I want total. So see here, total of total of 3, all total I will write. Okay, all total, like this. It means total of all four subjects, 3 from this sheet, 3 subjects from this 3. Okay, I'm okay, this 3 and this 4th English, means in this tab the total is 212 of the 3 subjects that I want to be added with this 4th English subject. So what I will write, what is the total of the 3 subjects? That is mentioned here already, right? And what is the 4th one? 45. So what is the address of this? So what I will write, equal to, we will write to add. So equal to, I want to add this 45. No? So what is the address of this 45? C5. You can see C5. So I will write C5. I have written, and after that I will put plus symbol. Okay, C5 plus. I want the addition of this with the 3 subjects from the other sheet. So next what I can write here, I will write that value we are taking from the sheet 1. Okay, this is sheet 2. In the below side you can see. So here I will write sheet, then after this you have to put exclamation mark. So now it will take the value from the sheet 1 as exclamation mark. Okay, now in sheet 1, which value we want? This value. Okay, this 212 value. So what is the address of this? E4, right? You can see E4 is the address of this. So here I will come to sheet 4, and here I will write what? E4, right? E4 I have written. Now let me press enter. Okay, this is showing error. The formula you typed contains an error. Try one of the following. Okay, C5 plus sheet 1. Okay, again sheet 2 is also written. Now I have to remove it. Sheet 1 exclamation mark E4, right? After this, what you have to press? Enter. Getting, what is happening? 257. Now you can see from sheet 1 212 and sheet 2 245. 212 plus 45 is 257. We got it? So like this, we can take the value from the other sheet also. When we are implementing any kind of formula in one sheet, we can take the value from the other sheet also. Sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, number of sheets we have, right? Right now, by default, we have 3 sheets, but we can create other sheets also, right? Now next, so this is known as the using sheet reference. We call it using sheet reference. Cell reference of another worksheet. We are talking about this cell reference of another worksheet. So under this we talked about this using sheet reference. Okay, using sheet reference. Here you can see like this we had written. Okay. Now we will see using copy paste option. Using copy paste you already know what is it. Okay. I am showing you this now. Okay, let's see. In sheet 1 we have this values total, and in sheet 2 we have this. Okay, now suppose I am deleting this, otherwise you will be confused. Okay, like this. This also I want to delete. Okay, now suppose in this I want the addition of all these students. I want the addition of marks of, I want to calculate the average. So sometimes what we do, we add the, suppose we want to add this, just I am telling you. Again, let me change Anuj. Okay, Anuj, here you can see Anuj marks in English, Hindi, Math, Science, SST. So I want to add the marks of Anuj in all these 5 subjects. So and I want the addition here. So what I will write, equal to sum function, right? Sum, I will open this bracket. The first, I am writing the cell reference, So what is the address of the first cell? B4, right? So B4 I will write, then colon, and after that B8. Okay, B8. Now I will close the bracket and I press enter button. So 280 is the answer. Yes or no? Getting? 280 is the answer. Now next, in sheet 2. In sheet 2 also, suppose Rahul. This is the marks of Rahul. Okay, this is the marks of, या फिर we can write Rajan. It's the marks of Rajan. So we want the addition of all the marks of Rajan like this only, like this Anuj. Here you can see Anuj in sheet 1. The same thing I want in case of Rajan also, the addition of all this. So what I can do, here we are getting the addition of all this, right? So here we have the formula for the addition, right? So I can directly right click and click on copy option, right? And then I will go to sheet 2, and here in Rajan's, here I want the answer. Okay, here or here, wherever I want the answer, I will just right click here and click on paste option. So see 247. So in sheet 1 we had 280. This is the addition of this, right? And in this sheet 2 we copied, and pasted, so we got 247. Why? Because here the addition formula is there in this cell. We copied the formula, not the value. So we copied the formula. So here we got the addition this, and here we got the addition this, because formula is copied in that cell. Getting? So this is the copy, this is very easy. I hope you understood, right? So we covered cell reference of the another worksheet. So by copy and paste option you can do, or using sheet reference also you can do. Okay, now let's see next what all things are given. Now next, naming a sheet tab. So how to name a sheet tab? Let me show you. I think you have already done that in your earlier classes, right? So here this is sheet 1, this is sheet 2. At the below side you can see, right? Sheet 1, sheet 2. By default 3 sheets are there. If I want to add one more sheet, I will click here, right? Sheet 4, sheet 5, sheet 6, like this. Okay, now suppose I want to change the name of this sheet 1. By default the name is sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, right? So I want to change the name of this sheet 1. So what I will do, I want to change the name of this sheet 1. Okay, so what I will do, I will right click on it. And here you can see the option rename. I will click on it, and now that tab is activated, means I can change the name, right? Suppose I want to write class 7th. I have written. Now I have clicked somewhere else, right? Now its name has been changed to class 7. In the same way, I want to change the name of this sheet 2. Okay, sheet 2. So what I will do, I will again right click on it, rename, go to rename option, and here class 8. Okay, I can write class 8. So you can see from here you can change the name, or you can maintain in the same table, in the same workbook. Different worksheets are there. In different worksheets you can maintain the students record of different classes, like this, class 7, class 8, class 9, like this. Okay, understood? So this is the way to rename. And suppose I want to delete any tab or the worksheet, right? I want to delete any worksheet. Suppose this is worksheet 6, I want to delete this, right? So what I will do, I will right click on it and I will go to this delete option. See, worksheet 6 has been deleted, right? Now in case of worksheet 5, what I will do, if I want to delete it, or I will right click on it and click on delete option, right? Understood? Now next, this is class 7, class 8, this is the name of these different tabs. Okay, now these worksheets, this are known as the tabs. You can switch between the tabs, right? This is all called tabs, or the name of the worksheets you can change from here. Okay, now next, naming a sheet tab, you understood? Now next, now changing color of a sheet tab, changing color. Sorry for this, it is not clearly visible, but I am expecting that you have your book with you, right? So let's see how to change the this color of the sheet tab. Okay, so you know what is sheet tab. Okay, this is below whatever we are saying. This is what? Sheet tab. We can switch between these tabs, we can rename these tabs, right? Now let me tell you how to change the color of this sheet tab. Suppose I want the color change, I want to change the color of this sheet tab, class 7. So what I will do, I will right click on it, and here tab color option is there, right? Tab color option is there. In this I want to make it red, so I will click on this. See, now its color has been changed. Now in case of this class 8, I want to change the color of this tab as green. Okay, so what I will do, I will right click on it and go to tab color option, and here I will go to green option, right? Now see, its color has been changed to green. And now in case of sheet 3, I will click tab color. Here I will take black I have taken. So like this, the color of the this you can change, the color of the tab you can change, right? Now this is also very easy. Now functions also you have seen. Functions are predefined formulas in Excel to perform both simple and complex calculations. Functions can time and eliminate the chance to write wrong formula. They accept the arguments and return values. Sometimes what happens when you use formulas, we know how to use formulas, right? Some functions and all we have already seen how to apply in our earlier class. So what happens if you write a wrong formula, it will not accept, it will sometimes show you value. Okay, wrong value. Suppose you will write equal to something like that, and you will forget to put the close bracket. Then what happens? It will show you the error. It will show you the argument and show you the error. Arguments are input to function which accepts value as number or text, etc. The values are given with parenthesis. What is parenthesis? Parenthesis. This is parenthesis. This bracket, this small brackets are considered as parenthesis. Okay. So the values are given without parenthesis. Return values display function output. Okay. Rules to enter functions. Rules to enter functions. We already know how to use the this. How to apply range sum. After sum we used to write what? After sum function, when we apply sum function, we write sum, right? And after writing sum, what we do? We open bracket, and in bracket what we do, we write the cell address of the first when we define range. Suppose it is B6, ठीक है, suppose it is B6 and B6 to suppose B10. I want to add this 4 values B10, and after this I will close this bracket, and then I will press enter button. Then I will get the formula. Where I will get the formula? The cell in which I will write this, wherever I will write. And yes, remember, you have to always write equal to symbol before when you apply the functions. Okay, getting? This is the standard rule. This we have already seen. Okay. So these are the some of the functions which we will see how to apply. Okay. Okay, the rest of the things we will cover in our next lecture, and this is, we will see how to apply all these common functions. Here let me show you. Here the see max function, today function. Today will show you the date month of today, and this max function will show you the maximum value out of these given values, like this, and that's it. So next, in our next lecture, we will finish this chapter, right? And then we will do the exercise. So that's it for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.